Hi, this is Professor Linda Miles in the Ostos Library. Today I'm going to do a little demonstration that can help you find more reliable sources using the internet. We all know that sometimes there are problems with what you find on the web. But one way to help you know how reliable your source is to know what website it comes from. So today I'm going to show you how to do a site-specific Google search. It'll let you use Google, use the power of Google to search, but only for items on one website. So I'm going to type in my search. This is how it goes. This is how the syntax goes. site:/nytimes.com. So I'm going to search only the New York Times website. You'll notice that there's no space between site and the colon and the web address, nytimes.com. Then I'm going to put in a space and I'm going to type in my search terms. Today I'm searching for information about the law that's called No Child Left Behind. It's a national law passed by Congress related to education quality. Okay, let's run our search and see what we find. Well, we found quite a bit. It looks like more than 3,000 results. And you can look at these addresses that are above the titles. You can tell that every result on this page comes from the New York Times. But maybe I only want articles from the last 6 months. I'm going to show you how to narrow it down by date. I'm going to click on Tools up here on the right, and you'll notice that these two drop-down menus show up. I'm going to click on the Anytime drop-down menu, and you see I have some options. I have the past hour, the past 24 hours, the past week, and so on. I'm going to go down and do a custom range because I want only the articles about No Child Left Behind from the past 6 months. So I'm going to use this little tool to page back until I get to March of 2020. And I'm going to choose March 8th, which is 6 months ago today. Then I'm going to use the paging on the calendar to go back to this month, which is September of 2020. And I'm going to select today's date. So I have from March 8th, 2020 to September 8th, 2020, and I'm going to click on Go. So now you'll see that it has narrowed down to fewer results, but these are going to be the most recent results. Another thing I wanted to point out is that sometimes from this text that's above the title, you can tell what section of the newspaper this article was from. This one is from the politics section. This one is from the opinion section. This one is from the lesson plans section. It looks like the New York Times website has a lesson plans component to it. This one is from podcasts. So that's just one way to get a little bit more information. I'm going to do a new search now for a new website. After my site, I'm going to type in WashingtonPost.com and No Child Left Behind. So you see again, site, WashingtonPost.com, space, No Child Left Behind. And you see that it's already run the search for me automatically. I didn't even have to hit enter. And now we have a page of results that are just from the Washington Post. And it's also gone ahead and added in that date range limitation that I had been working with before. So this tool is particularly good when you're looking for news information. You'll notice that my two examples today were news sites. Here are a few web addresses that you can use with this site-specific Google search to reach some pretty reliable news sources on the internet. You could also ask your professor what sources they trust, what sources they find reliable, and use the URL for those web pages. All right, happy hunting. I hope your research goes well.